Hi, Questers. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so we've got the new trailer for Doctor Who. It launched yesterday, so we're going to take a look at it. But first, give it a few minutes to see if anyone pops in. So yeah. Oh, made a mistake there. So when the last Doctor Who shows were pretty bad, considering. I think that Jodie Whittaker did a good job, but she wasn't right. It was either she wasn't right for the role of the Doctor, or the writers were just really bad. And to be honest, I think that was most likely the thing. It was most likely the Doctor Who writers that were really causing the issues. Because I love Doctor Who. Don't get me wrong, even from 2005, David Tennant, but Matt Smith. But when I think there's been a problem with Doctor Who since Peter Capaldi became the Doctor. I'm not blaming him specifically, but I think the writers were just really bad from the point where Peter Capaldi came in, and yeah, because I mean Matt Smith was probably the last time that it was a really good Doctor Who. Um, But saying that, I mean, there are loads of people that probably love the Jodie Whittaker and Peter Capaldi. But I mean, don't get me wrong, they're great actors. I mean, I've seen Jodie Whittaker in some pretty good shows. I've seen Peter Capaldi in some pretty good roles, but they just didn't suit the role as the Doctor. It was either the fact that they didn't, as actors, they didn't suit the role, or the writers just didn't know what the hell they were doing, which is most likely the situation because the writers are what tend to be the cause for bad shows and stuff. So yeah, right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick my shitty headphones on, hoping that I don't spring apart, and let's watch the trailer and see what happens, see how it goes. Because I've been waiting for this for a while, and the idea of having some good Doctor Who for a change is actually very appealing. So let's see what happens. Okay, so headphones on. Let's stretch them. Okay, there we go. Right, so let's take a look. See what we have. Let's see. Can I make it bigger? There we go. No, let's go with this one. There we go. That's better. I will make this bigger at some point, but that's in the future. So let's get to this trailer. I need to see it on my screen. Okay, let's play. The official trailer.
Sometimes I think there's something missing. Like I had something lovely. And it's gone. I lie in bed thinking, what have I lost?
I've got this friend called Donna Noble. I had to wipe her memory to save her life. If she remembers me, she will die. So what happens next? A spaceship crashes right in front of her. It's like she's drawing us in.
What the hell? We've got a bloody Martian in the shed!
Don't look! Me! Oh, here we go again. I don't believe in destiny, but if destiny exists, then it is heading for Donna Noble.
Very dramatic.
And I've got a memory. After a very long time, something's coming back.
Who are they?
Monsters.
There's something so bad the TARDIS ran away.
Yes.
We go and kick its ass!
Kate Lethbridge Stewart!
What do we do this time, Doctor? How do we fight the human race?
Something entered this world. Oh, but he is recognizing me.
Who is he?
The one who waits.
Open fire!
Why does it have to be this?
Your fight is with me!
I don't know if I can save your life this time. Worldwide premiere.
Okay.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.
The official Doctor Who YouTube channel. Okay. You take these off because I don't need these anymore. Actually very surprised, dramatic it seems. In my point of view, Doctor Who was never really a seriously dramatic show, but it was an outstanding sci-fi. So when they decide to put a lot of explosions and stuff like that, and I don't know what they're doing, because I mean it's Doctor Who. I mean, traditionally Doctor Who is not a violent person. He, the explosions are what happen, are what he tries to stop or prevent, which is obvious. But at the same time, if they wanted to make good Doctor Who, then yes, they've done the right thing. They brought David Tennant back. They brought the writers, the good writers back. But are they going to give them the opportunity to actually go out and do what they've been hired to do, or are they going to interfere and say, "Look, you can do this, but you can't do that"? We see a lot in sci-fi, especially lately. Let me just put the banner up. Why have I should do that anyway? But I don't know. I mean, nothing in that trailer was that surprising or unexpected. I mean, we knew that we were going to get Donna Noble back. We knew that there was going to be an alien spacecraft. We knew, but what I didn't know about was the little white Gizmo, little Gizmo gremlin character, because that's got a very Gizmo-like feel from it. But I don't know if I'm extremely hopeful that it will be a really good special. I mean, there's going to be 3 specials, so they're all going to be out in November, apparently. But we don't have a release date. We don't know what specific day. As far as I'm aware, there's no specific day in November. And it's October next week, right? So why? I mean, it is October next week, right? I mean, I'm not kidding. Next Sunday is the 1st of October, so we've got a little over a month until November, and we don't know what specific day in November it's going to be. We don't even know if it's going to be shown on the BBC and Disney Plus at the same time, or if it's going to be a day later for Disney Plus. I mean, that's up to the BBC and Disney to sort out, right? Because I mean, Disney have paid money into the production of these episodes, but we don't know anything about it. We don't know what specific day. I mean, why don't they give us the specific day that is scheduled for release? It's made by the BBC, so it'll be on the BBC Two, I think it was on last time. So, I mean, it will be on BBC Two, and we don't know what day it's going to be on BBC Two. Does that make sense? Because it doesn't make sense to me that we don't understand or don't know what specific day it will be released. It's just not right, is it? It's not fair. But I mean, it could be any time. But we've got a month, right? It's just over a month. I'm hoping that at some point in October, in the next few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks or so, we might actually have a specific release date, which would be nice, because I know from historically, Doctor Who has been released on Sundays, so it's going to have to be a Sunday, right? And traditionally, it's a 6 o'clock air time. So 6 o'clock on a Sunday. That's what we traditionally know, right? So, I mean, if they would give us the specific day, which weekend, which Sunday it will be, then that would be nice. Because don't forget, there are 3 episodes, and they're all slated to be released in November. Now, are they going to release them weekly, or are they going to be released all at once? Is it going to be a Doctor Who spectacular event on a Sunday? We don't know because they won't fucking tell us. But my reaction to the actual trailer is I like it. Obviously, we're getting some more classic villain coming back. But at the same time, we're getting some new aliens. We're getting some new stuff. We're getting I can't pronounce his name properly, so I won't say it. But we got the new Doctor who appeared for a few seconds in Doctor Who so far, and we've also got this new companion for the Doctor that's going to be what was her name? I had her name. I've forgotten her name. Why have I forgotten her name? Let's see if I did do a search to find her name, but I don't know if. I'll see if I'll look for a name. I'll quickly have a look because I'm looking at IMDb and it just prompted me to do stuff that I don't want to do. I wonder if she'll first appear in Giggle. Or is it just going to be Catherine Tate? It looks like it's just going to be Catherine Tate. Okay, so I know who she is, but I just can't put the name to her. Give me a second. New companion 2023. There we go. There we go. Millie Gibson. That's right. Why can't I remember that name? How come I couldn't remember Millie Gibson? Okay, so Millie Gibson. I recognize that name from a few things, and yeah, let me bring them up on the screen. Not on the screen specifically, but I will bring her IMDb up shortly. Just find her first. Okay, Millie Gibson. Okay, let's bring her up. Just get this sorted. Gibson, there's no need to share a sound. Okay. Right, there we go. Just quickly take a look. There we go. Boom. And there we go. So Millie Gibson, she's quite an attractive young lady. So she's born in 2004. I like the way it says there. She's known for Doctor Who 2005, but that's a year after she was born, and the Doctor Who episodes that she's in they're not even out yet. So, so she was in Coronation Street, not from 1960, obviously, because she's not that old. Love Lies and Records. I like the pictures. She's quite an attractive young lady. So she was in Love Lies and Records. Not sure too much about that. Jamie Johnson. These are things that I haven't personally watched. Butterfly, I have not watched. Me myself, I I've actually looked for that to try and take a look because I want to get this. I want to get the feel of her style, her type of acting, but I can't seem to find that anywhere to watch. Stone Retribution: The Unraveling of a Murder. That might be more readily available. Let me just look on another tab. Yeah, that could be quite easily. I might try and find that and have a look, but not quite yet. But Coronation Street, fine. She's been in 172 episodes of Coronation Street. You got to bear in mind that Coronation Street has been running non-stop since 1960, pretty much, which is quite a surprise because I find it to be quite a bad show. I know there are a lot of people that actually love Coronation Street, like other soaps, but like when I was younger, it was Neighbours because I mean Neighbours had the Australian accent. Home and Away was the same, but I preferred Neighbours because I like to think that they had more exotic people, if that makes any sense. Home and Away was just a different. But Neighbours was my preferred soap when I was a kid. But each to their own, as they say. So, okay, so that's who we have. That is actually going to be the new companion. Does it say her character name? She's going to be called Ruby Sunday. That sounds like a stripper's name to you. And she's going to be in 9 episodes. 9 episodes. Okay. Let's see the episodes. Okay, so she's going to be in Festive Special 2023. Okay, so she's not actually going to be with David Tennant, which is going to be a shame, in my opinion. So we're probably not going to see her until the very first episode of the new series, not any of the 3 specials, which is a shame because I would have hoped that there would have been some sort of overlap, but there hasn't been an overlap, which is annoying. Who else do we have? Doctor Who. I just want to take a look at the new Doctor. That's new Doctor. He's not even a show there, is he? Probably not. Okay, right. So let's see. No, I didn't want pictures. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. How many episodes? Let's have a look at 13. Go all the way down to the bottom. Power of the Doctor. Now, he should be in the credits here because he did appear in the episode for a moment. No. Okay. Fair enough. So they don't want to actually show us Legend of the Sea Devils. No, I don't want to do that. Why did I do that? So this is odd how they don't actually show. All right, they're just all specials. Let's go back to 14th. I do like the specials. I think Blue Yonder shows him. There he is. But he's still not credited. Why is he not? What's going on? He's still not credited. But he should be because he is the next Doctor. Interesting. Maybe the festive. Oh, I see. So the first episode of the new season is going to be the Christmas special. There we go. Unkuti Gatwa. I'm sorry if I haven't pronounced that correctly, but to be honest, I don't know him. I don't recognize him from anything because I don't watch anything that he's been in. To be honest, if I go down here, Bob Servant, I haven't watched it. Stonemouth, I haven't watched it. Shakespeare's Globe, haven't bothered watching it. Horrible Histories, no, I didn't watch that. The Last Letter from Your Lover, didn't watch that. Grid Legends, didn't watch that. Barbie, still haven't watched that, and I don't think I will. Sex Education, I haven't watched that, and I probably won't. But what's he got coming up apart from Doctor Who? David Copperfield and Masters of the Air. I don't recognize him from anything because I don't watch any of the stuff that he's actually been in. I mean, don't take that the wrong way, but it's just how I feel. And I don't know. I just really don't know. I seriously do not know. But to be honest, I'm going to stop sharing that now. Let's go back to the big. I'm going to leave it there, guys, because this is only supposed to be a reaction to the trailer, but I ended up going through a few other things. Now, I am excited for the new Doctor Who, but I'm not excited for the new Doctor after David Tennant, obviously, after these 3 episodes. So the Christmas special, I'm not sure about Nugati Gatwa. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I am. I don't want to butcher names. But I'm not sure about him as being the Doctor. It's got nothing to do with him being gay or not. It's got nothing to do with him being black or not. It's just that I don't know him as an actor. Just like I don't know Millie. I don't know Millie Gibson. So, I mean, I'm going to watch something that they've both been in, and I might even do a reaction as it's part of the Doctor Who thing, because they're going to be involved in the new Doctor Who, either the new Doctor or the new companion. I am going to do a video reacting to their acting style and say, well, I think they might actually do a pretty good job as the Doctor and companion, as long as they've got the same writers that David Tennant has. Because David Tennant has the same writers. I mean, the writers and the producers that are the reason David Tennant came back, because they want to reboot it. It's like they're trying to do away with the Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, and the Jodie Whittaker stuff. Don't get me wrong, Matt Smith stuff was good. It wasn't as good as David Tennant, but David Tennant is by far, in my opinion, the best Doctor. And I don't know if you guys agree with me. If you agree with me with that in that respect, then please comment down below. Let me know. And don't forget, guys. Also, if you like this content and you enjoy watching it and you want to see more, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of the upcoming content, because there will be quite a few soon. And don't forget, comment down below any thoughts, ideas, or suggestions. And please, 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 don't worry. I will be doing some more Babylon 5 stuff soon, and I hope you will enjoy it. I'm just trying to figure out a way to continue with Babylon 5. I might do a live watch party. I'm gonna lean more towards doing the lives now as opposed to doing the pre-recorded. I'm hoping that I can find a time during the day where you guys will join in. And if Doctor Who is released on Disney Plus at the same time as it was released on BBC, then I will do a live watch party. If it's not released at the same time, or it's released an hour later, I will do it from Disney. I will not do it from BBC, because if I want to watch Doctor Who, I would need a TV license to watch it on the BBC app, a BBC iPlayer. And I don't want to do that because I don't believe in having to pay to watch, that type of TV. Now, a subscription-based service is fine. I have no problem with a subscription-based paid service, but I don't like the licensing from the BBC. It's the license I don't agree with, right? So now it's going to be on Disney Plus. There's a way around it, because I don't see how the BBC can monopolize that, because it's Disney. Disney won't allow it, right? Disney want people to watch their content, so they're not going to allow the BBC to restrict their content, which is going to be a bonus for me, because I don't like the BBC license. And don't tell me it's not the BBC, because the BBC have the contract for the TV license in the UK, and they Even now, they don't know I live here. They don't know my name. They know this address, but they don't. All they know is that this address doesn't have a TV license. Now, I don't have a TV license because I don't watch terrestrial TV and I don't watch live TV. Right? I use streaming services, so I don't need a TV license. But I don't need to tell them that I'm living here, because if I do that, then they'll know I'm here and they'll be able to say, look, you haven't had a TV license. You need a TV license for this and that and this and that. But they don't, because I don't use anything that is on the BBC licensing terms. But anyway, guys, again, please hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and select all of the notification bell. And please don't forget to comment down below any thoughts, ideas, and suggestions. And guys, I will see you soon. And until then, may the Schwartz be with you. Take care, stay safe, and don't forget, stay safe.